the telephone. Taisha wants to give us an update. Now she is our Taisha. What should I call you? I would like to call you our incest friend because everybody will immediately know exactly who we're talking about. But I don't want to call you that.
Fantastic.
Okay, well, you can call me Taisha or whatever you feel comfortable with.
Taisha from the car. Taisha's calling from the car.
Yes, I am.
So, hi, darling. Everybody, Taisha is from Florida. Her uncle is her father, and her mother is her aunt. And she is born out of incest, and she's in New York, and she got with a drug dealer who was beating the crap out of her. She's been sleeping on over the side of the street. Parking rules is suspended in all 5 boroughs in a car, moving the car from one side to the other. It's all too much to explain, but how was your weekend? How is the aftermath of getting with the experience?
Well, I got a lot of calls in, and I was just absolutely flabbergasted at how many people, just cared about what I was going through and called in to help. And I wanted to thank you for, giving me the platform so that I could, express what I was going through. But
hold on for 1 second. Hold that butt, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We have to play a song or something. We'll be right back. Blah, 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 blah. Let's talk to Taisha, everybody. She's still on the telephone. Hey, Taisha.
Hi.
Okay, hi.
But like I was saying, I met this, I had a lot of calls in with a lot of information on homeless shelters because I called Safe Horizon again. Once again, because I didn't have any children, they didn't have a slot for a single person.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fact that it hadn't beat me in the last 30 days posed another problem. So one of the people that I met, her name was Granada,
mm-hmm.
and she came and picked me up and told me that she would let me stay at her house for that evening, and the next night that I would have my own apartment and I would be staying there. And
wow.
But she told me to come back to her apartment and that she would be up.
Oh.
And when I went back to the apartment, her doorman took me up and said it was an empty room, that no one like that lived there.
Oh.
And she changed her phone number, so I never ever heard back from her.
Oh, so you're back in the car.
Yes, and then I met another family, but it just didn't seem right.
All right.
I mean,
But
things just weren't right.
The thing is that today you're doing better than you were prior to calling us.
Yes, I definitely am. So thank you so much for that, Wendy.
Oh, you're very welcome. Taisha, I was thinking about, remember when you said that you have a big head and a half a crack?
Yes.
I was thinking about your behind all weekend long. I have to ask this. What does your butt look like?
Well, I don't want to go into too much detail. I do want to get a job, and I don't want people to be, just seeing me as that. But it's just not, how some people's crack goes all the way up.
Okay.
Just, like I could wear extra low pants, and you wouldn't see it.
Wow. Wait a minute. Wow. Wait, that's what I was envisioning. Now, if you were naked and we were to look at you from the back, would we see any crack at all?
Yes, you would, but it would be very low down.
Okay. Wow. But you're able to eliminate fine.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Oh. So if anything, having a piece of a crack serves you well when it comes to fashion.
You could say so, but I don't like to wear revealing clothes like that anyway, so it really doesn't serve me any purpose.
Piece of crack wasted on a
church
girl.
Just make me more so think on how it came about.
Yes, I got you. Well, I want to thank you for calling. Please keep in touch with us, and pardon me for asking that, but I was thinking about you this weekend, particularly because it was very cold, and also the 6 inches. I just have to ask you the rest.
Yes, and I just also wanted to ask the audiences if they knew, basically I was calling in because I do want to get a job, because after speaking with the people that I spoke to, I definitely know now, and I have the same feeling that I had before. I just need to be able to get out and do it on my own. So I basically really need a job. If any of your audiences has a job that they could offer today, within the next couple of hours, I'd be there. I really want to get a job ASAP.
Well,
that's one of my problems that I'm having a hard time.
Where are you located now? Where are you located now?
Where I'm located
You're still
now?
in Queens?
Hello?
Yeah, you're still in Queens?
No, right now I'm in, I don't want to give an exact, address because, my ex-boyfriend is,
No, you don't have to give an exact address, but if you're saying that you want to go someplace,
I want to get a job. Right now I'm in a borough that he doesn't know about, so I don't want to disclose that information.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish you well with your hunt. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And I'm glad that we were able to help you out on Friday. I don't know about helping you with the job now. I don't know whether people call in. I kind of almost feel uncomfortable with passing jobs and so much information through the radio like this. But I will say to you that, you know, we'll do what we can.
Thank you so much, Wendy. God bless, and thank you to all of your audience members that listened, that called in and offered so much help and resources with finding clothes and things of that nature.
Well,
so thank you so much, Wendy, and hopefully I will be able to find a job so I can go on and, you know, make it in New York.
All right. Well, take care.
Thank you so much, Wendy.
Wow. There she is. All right. It's Taisha, everybody. We're going to take a break.